JaySky. Most people remember me as Jamise or, Simonette or, Jay. Listen, guys, some of you guys have not seen me in a while, and I know I look different. My energy is different, and there is a good reason for that. Guys, go ahead and mute out your lines. Keep your cameras on. We want to keep the line clear, so just tap on your screen and put on your screen. Okay, guys, want to keep the lines clear. Appreciate you. Awesome. Perfect. Excellent. All right, guys. So we are going to get started. Hold on one second. Perfect. Awesome. So listen, guys, you are here to hear about what JaySky has been getting into, what JaySky has been so excited about, what has allowed me to lose 55 pounds, what has allowed me to have a new energy, a new zeal about my life. Guys, some of you guys only see me and know me from now, but there are those of you, and I appreciate each and every one of you who have jumped on the line tonight, who remember the Jamise from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4, 5, 6, 10, and over years ago, who can recall that at that time, I was nearly 200 pounds. At that time, I was sluggish. At that time, I was looking for something. I was just surviving, guys. At that time, you may not have known, I was struggling in my spirit. I was chronically fatigued. I had issues in terms of sometimes I would get sad. I dealt with anxiety, things that kept me having a little bit of a concern, right? And so after finding these products, guys, and I'll tell you how I came across these products, you are here to hear about total life changes. And that is exactly what happened to me. But I'm going to be quite frank with you guys. I came across Total Life Changes, TLC, about 4 years ago. And at that time, Miss Deb, I do believe, mute out your line so that we can keep this clear. About 4 years ago, a patient of mine, he was having some amazing results. I saw him in his office, in the office, and I was really impressed because I had seen him a year prior, and he had done some dramatic changes in his lab results. He had some weight loss. All his numbers were looking amazing. And I asked him at that time, what is it that he was doing to get the results that he had achieved? And he told me about this ISOT. Wasn't much of a conversation other than the fact I went and I Googled it and I said, looks very interesting. It's something I probably should get some more information about. But you know how it goes, guys. We get opportunity to investigate on a matter, something that could probably change our lives, and we tend to pass it over because I was that mom, recently divorced, had a lot of things going on, right? And distracted here and there, so many things happening where I really did not have the focus on my health. But I can tell you, as time went on, I was struggling. I was definitely praying for something to change and needing something to change. And thankfully, change was presented to me again about 3 years later. And I was able to start drinking this tea that we will be talking about momentarily. But guys, I was able to lose 55 pounds drinking the tea, and we're going to find out a lot of information, but I am going to move myself aside at this moment because I want to bring on an amazing so CBD, where's my CBD? Okay. All right. Okay, Cherish, excuse me. Don't do that.
I just want to give you a hug.
Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to need some CBD tonight for sure. Okay. All right. CBD must be come and see me tonight for sure. But so guys, I want to move myself out of the to the side and definitely introduce to you an amazing, amazing leader, my amazing coach. This young woman, and I will let her tell her story, has an amazing story, something that impacted me tremendously. She was a mom. She is a mom. She is a wife. She was able to turn her weight loss story into $250,000 in 7 months' time, and she was able to share these products with her loved ones and turn their lives around. And I was truly, truly inspired. I was truly, truly intrigued. And she has mentored me and coached me to the place that I am today. Now, 55 pounds down, TLC Global Transformation Contest winner. And also, I'm able to now change lives on a full-time basis, as she has done, going from a stay-at-home mom, dealing with bankruptcy, repossessions, guys, where corporate America let her family down. She was able to turn that thing around. And I am just bubbling inside. I have such tremendous gratitude, such tremendous humbleness and honor to bring on this amazing, amazing multi-millionaire mom extraordinaire. She is one half of an amazing partnership with her husband. And I want to know, do I have tonight on the line Coach Pamela McCray, Global Director, on the call?
Absolutely, Jamise. I am here on this live tonight. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you just fine, Coach.
Awesome. Well, you know what? I just want to say thank you so much for that phenomenal introduction. And it is truly a pleasure to be in business with you as we are changing lives all over the entire world, as we are on a mission in 2020 to impact 20,000 lives physically and financially. And so I want to say to each and every one of you that are jumping on here tonight, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to every single guest that has been invited to this very private live by Jamise, who, you know what, is definitely changing lives. She is one of our transformation contest winners. And when I tell you to hear her story, to hear how one yes literally turned her entire life around, she has been able to drop 55 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know anybody out there that wants to be healthy in 2020? Do you know anybody out there that understands that their health is their greatest wealth? Because I can tell you that what we have here is something that we're really excited about. What we have here, let me see if I can mute out this one line. What we have here is something that is definitely and life-changing. And I can tell you that it all started with one yes not too long ago, as we all made a decision that, you know what, this was going to be our greatest yes. And so to every single guest that's on here tonight, I say hello, hello, hello to each and every one of you, because Jamise obviously thinks very highly of you, because she invited you on here. This was not intended to be a large party, but a small party of some very special people that she wanted to share some incredible information with tonight. And you're all on here. And so it's a packed out Zoom with each and every one of you. And either you're getting on here because you want to be healthy in 2020, or perhaps she shared with you that you could say yes and literally begin to, you know, maybe turn your health goal into being able to help to change the life of somebody else. You see, we're very proud of being life changers, because it means that not only are we changing our life physically, but we have the opportunity to look for other people out there who want to be healthy in 2020. We have the opportunity to look for people out there who we truly can now say that we're here with some amazing products that literally is changing the game in an industry, the health and wellness industry, the weight loss industry, and one yes can turn it all around. And so I want to welcome each and every one of you. I see a lot of numbers people have called in, but I see Charlotte and Clyde and Deb and Deborah and Missy, Renea and Natasha and Nisha and Nydia and Stacy and I think it's Yami and Yvonne and Tangela, Denise, Mo, so many of you, Mr. Clyde, if I didn't say him, Dane, Jarella, every single one of you that are on here tonight. Like, I want to say hello. to each and every one of you. And I just want to share with you before I get into these products, because whether you're getting on here to hear about these phenomenal products that are definitely totally life-changing, or whether you're on here tonight and you want to find out how you can use TLC as a vehicle in order to help us to literally bring back health all over the entire world as we're creating wealth in the process, then that is going to be what you have the opportunity to say yes to. But I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen, it was literally like 5 years ago when I said yes to a simple cup of tea. You all see me here sipping on some tea, because 5 years later, I still sip this tea. 5 years later, I understand that this is a lifestyle change, because we have some all natural products that are changing lives. And I had no idea what was about to happen when I began to sip on this product 5 years ago, but I can say a total life change to each and every one of you. And see, I was in a situation 5 years ago where I had tried a lot of businesses like this. We're in a home-based business industry, direct sales, and my husband and I, we always believed in this industry for pretty much half our life. I'm 50 years old. I'm a grandma, 4 beautiful children, and been married to my amazing BFF for 30 years. And so we always believed that, you know, there was something else out there for us to do besides go and work a job, because we wanted to be financially free. We wanted to own our time with our family. And so we kept trying all of these businesses in this industry for over 20 years, always believing that one day we were going to find it, but we had no success. I don't know if anybody else out there has ever tried a home-based business, has ever tried a traditional business and it just didn't quite go the way that you intended it to go. Well, that was our story for a very long time, but I could tell you, I never stopped believing. I was an industry baby. I grew up in this industry with my parents introducing this to me. So I had a different kind of belief, but yet I didn't believe in myself. I don't know if anybody on here tonight is watching me, and it's 2020 where the vision should be very clear. You know, we're all excited about 2020 because we all believe that this year, this decade is something different. Well, I used to be a woman who didn't believe in myself. I was a woman who did not fully understand my purpose. Being a mother, a daughter, you know, a wife, I truly did not understand what it was that God wanted me to do here on this earth outside of that. And so I felt like I had no talents and no gifts, and I was very shy, allowed fear to stop me for a long time. But then there's something about when you begin to realize and recognize the greatness that God has put on the inside of you, that greatness begins to manifest on the outside. And so I realized I was created for greatness, and my life began to change. But I could tell you, about 5 years ago, my husband being an engineer, he made 6 figures a year. And I don't know if anybody on here tonight can relate to still, you know, having that type of income and still living paycheck to paycheck, because that was our story. And so we found ourselves, you know, struggling, living in Atlanta, Georgia, to where one day, you know, when the times were good, because we had the ups, we had the downs, we had the good times. They weren't all bad times. We had the good times. We decided that, you know what, the only way to change things is to change things. And so we kind of stepped out on faith. We ended up moving to Miami, Florida, where we had a plan, but we didn't know the full plan of what God was going to allow us to go through. So we looked up, and right around the holiday season time of 2014, we found ourselves in a position where the job, how many of you out there work a 9-to-5 job? What if, you know, I have to ask everybody every day, you know, do you have a plan B? Because you never know when that plan B may become your plan A, because that's what happened to us. My husband gave of himself for 25 years to an industry, a wireless telecommunications engineer that literally managed teams all over the entire world, only to wake up one day and them say, we no longer need you, right? And so we found ourselves now, no job, no money. We realized that they didn't care whether our children had Thanksgiving. They didn't care whether our children had Christmas gifts, let alone, ladies and gentlemen, they didn't care whether we had a roof over our head, because by the top of 2015, we ended up homeless with no place to live. But I can tell you, each and every one of you on here tonight, one yes. Yes is the most powerful word. So you say yes, say it twice, say it 3 times, because one yes can literally turn your entire life around. And that's what began to happen. Because as I began to sip on this tea, just like this, I didn't realize what was about to happen. You see, it's the #1 detox tea in the entire world. You'll hear it by losing 5 pounds in 5 days. That is the motto of this tea. But I didn't believe this product would work. But I did begin to sip on this tea. And as I sipped on this tea, I was able to drop 20 pounds in 31 days. I don't know if anybody on here tonight can relate to a little bit of belly fat, because that's what ended up happening. I had some belly fat that went on flat. And I just began to share my story on social media as I got on the scale, and I said, oh my goodness, this stuff works. Look at this. I'm down a pound. I'm down another pound. And 31 days later, I had lost 20 pounds, and my belly was flat. And so it was at that time that I really began to believe in this product and what this vehicle could possibly do for my family. And so as I kept sipping, in a season in which we found ourselves bankrupt, we had lost it all. We repossession, we lost every vehicle. We were renting cars for literally over 2 years because of the struggle. We found ourselves in a position at the top of the year with no place to live, but this tea changing my life. And I looked up, and as a stay-at-home mom, I want you all to understand, I didn't have a big network. Okay, I didn't know a whole lot of people. My friends, my family did not support me because I had done so many of these businesses for 20 years, so nobody wanted to hear from me. But I could tell you, as a stay-at-home mom, and I'm just sharing my personal testimony, I was able to put $22,000 into our household in less than 60 days from a little pack of tea that at that time was green. Now it's this royalty purple, but it was a green pack of tea. And so as I kept sharing, I began to realize this is not about me. This is about the lives that God is connecting us to. There's so many lives and people out there that are going to say yes. Like Jamise, like JaySky, and so many others that have said yes along the way. And as we kept sipping on this tea and sharing, lose 5 pounds in 5 days, detox your body, let's get it right. Let's take back our health. I looked up and I was able to earn my family $250,000 in less than 7 months' time. My husband right there by my side. I couldn't have done it without him, but he was still looking for the job. He believed that that was where he was supposed to be, but nobody was calling him back. Once in high demand, now no longer in demand at all. So he realized if one could put 1,000 to flight, two could put 10,000 to flight. We began to build this business together 1,000%. We more than doubled our income in that first year. We became documented $1 million earners in 17 months. Now multi-million-dollar earners. I say to each and every one of you guests on here tonight, whether you're on here because you want to be healthy, these products work because our products could stand alone if there wasn't a compensation plan. But if you're looking for something, if you love to help people, if you're looking for a vehicle in order to bring about some financial freedom in your life, whatever it may be, maybe you want some time freedom with your family because we got one life to live and therefore you deserve to live it how you truly want to live it, then you're in the right place. And so I can tell you that as we continue to share this great news, this incredible company is not by happenstance. We've been around for 20 years. I have to give a huge shout out to our CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon, because from his basement, he had a vision, right? This is 2020, the year of vision. He had a vision, and we're thankful for. It started with one amazing product that I'm going to talk to you about in just a moment. He locked arms with his BFF, Mr. John LeCarvey, who he didn't even believe at first. They used to work together at the Ford Motor Company in the warehouse, imagine that. And on their lunch break, they planned out a master plan that would later change our lives, and they had no idea. And so now we're in 150 countries strong, 50 plus life-changing products, but I'm gonna share just a few with you today because we're tapping into a powerful industry. It's a CBD tax explosion as you can now literally tap into some products that are life-changing for your health. And again, you can introduce them to people that can also help you to create some wealth. So let me tell you a little bit about the tea. I always like to start off with the product that begins to change my life 20 years ago. 5 years ago, as I began to sip on this little pack of tea, you see, it's actually a detox tea. Many times we don't realize, but a lot of the issues we deal in our body is just simply because we need to cleanse our body, right? Everything can start in the gut area. So this one right here, you boil a pot of water. This is the original OG, where you boil a pot of water, and this one pack makes enough for an entire week. You're gonna lose 5 pounds in 5 days, and it's gonna detox your body at a cellular level to get everything out of your body. It's gonna cleanse your colon, your gut, your intestines, everything. So a very powerful product, and it's a lifestyle change. You know how most detoxes, you have to start and stop? This one is safe enough because it's all herbal, 9 herbs in it, holy thistle, papaya, chamomile, ginger, and truly it's going to go into your body, cleanse, detox, and allow you to feel absolutely amazing. This is the one that literally allowed me to drop those 20 pounds in 30 days, 31 days. And so as I kept sipping on this tea, you see, there was an explosion with this tea. And we literally sold so much of it to where we couldn't get our hands on it. So we were like, okay, what else do we have? Because our lives are being changed. And we ran out of the product in the very beginning. We couldn't produce it fast enough. And so we said, wait a minute. There's some other products out there that we didn't know about. And so then that's when we realized and we recognized this second product that I want to talk to you about tonight. And I'm praying because I couldn't get my computer to work properly, but I want to show you an incredible testimony at some point that I'm gonna pull up about my dad, okay? This is a liquid vitamin, 98% absorption directly into your system. How many of you out there take some vitamins? Any other kind of vitamin? Anybody out there take a vitamin? Okay, I see you, Charlotte, right? I see some people out there that's taking some vitamins. Well, what if I told you that the pill form vitamins are to no avail because our bodies can't absorb them, only about 10 to 20%. This one's 72 minerals, 19 amino acids. 1 tablespoon is like you eating 10 salads. Anybody out there today ate 10 salads? Anybody out there excited about 10 salads? No, we don't want 10 salads, right? No, please, right? But that's what 1 tablespoon is going to give your body, with this phenomenal product. And I love it because mental clarity, focusing, it is absolutely amazing. I'll share with you a phenomenal testimony of my dad, and I want to be able to pull it up because facts tell and stories sell. My dad literally is 95 years old, but I want to tell you where my dad was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, my dad was declining. 4 years ago, he couldn't even lift a fork to feed himself. He was flat on his back, couldn't do anything because his health was declining. And I got a phone call from hospice, and everybody knows what hospice means. Well, at that time, I said, wait a minute, okay, because as my dad was declining, I knew that I realized I had this product and he wasn't on it. You see, I lost my mom on Christmas morning that year as he was declining, and I was trying to get them to get her on this product, but that didn't work out, and that just wasn't God's plan. But I realized that, my dad needed a tablespoon of this every day. And so as that began to happen, everybody say fast forward, because let me tell you, 6 months later, my dad was released from hospice, having full-blown conversations because he had stopped talking. His memory, which was going in the other direction, was back on point. And I can tell you, 4 years later, we celebrated 4 more birthdays. He's 95 years old. I just moved to the West Coast in Vegas, and guess what? Back in October, he was cleared to come, and he too now is living the Vegas life. And I could tell you another story about that, because since moving him to Vegas, man, the before and after picture will blow you away. We moved him to a facility. I was adamant. I said, this product and another product my dad needs to have every day. They failed to give it to him for 30 days. I didn't know it. My brother didn't know it. And our dad started to decline to the point to where we had family flying out here because we did not know if he was going to make it. Well, I want you to know, again, no claims, nothing. This is just my dad's story, that literally after putting him back on this product, we went in there. My brother and I did double duty with this and another incredible herb called chaga. You write it down and Google it. And literally my dad now back on point again. I give God all the glory first and foremost, and the power of this incredible vitamin that really is changing lives. So that's the NutriBurst, and we truly are smiling as we're taking it. Now, to the person out there that perhaps you got some long days, right? I know we got some entrepreneurs on here, some people that are professionals. I know we have some nurses on here, right? Some medical professionals and just different people, nurse practitioners on here, just a lot of different fields. And we all live busy lives, right? Which means we could get tired. Well, what if I could turn on some energy for you all and turn off the appetite at the same time with some NRG? If you say it fast, it's called energy. All right. This one right here is our all natural energy capsule that's going to do exactly that. It's going to turn on that energy, but it's going to turn It's going to allow you to burn 300 to 600 calories a day. It is phenomenal. And I can tell you, it also is known as the happy pill. Anybody not happy when they wake up, right? Or when they got to go to work? You see, it's unfortunate, but you know, I'm sure that there's some people on here today that absolutely love their jobs, but you're a rarity because 75% of the world hates their job. So imagine turning on some happiness and now you going to work and you're smiling, you're saying, great morning, great morning, great morning, where you used to say, don't bother me. Yes, I'm here today. So this NRG is absolutely phenomenal, really changing lives across the globe. And we're really excited because it helps with focusing. It helps with mental clarity. It literally has been able to help, you know, how adults and even children are being diagnosed with not being able to pay attention, not being able to focus, not being able to stay on task. This NRG has been able to change, and there are many testimonies out there of it being able to help with those situations. So a very powerful product that really is changing lives. And if you're like me, you like to work out, it's a new year. I don't really like it, but I like the results. It's a new year. Take some before you go to the gym and your workout will be on point and through the roof. So it is amazing. Now what I want to do, no, before I move into the CBD products, I got to tell you about another one. Because there may be somebody on here today that has some for real health goals. You want to lose some weight and you want to be able to lose it safely and you want to be able to speed up the process, okay? Well, this one right here is called the Resolution. It truly is the solution for all of your weight loss goals, okay? This one is going to, number one, coach you. It's a coach in a bottle. It comes with a 1,200 caloric diet plan. So you got to cut some stuff out, fried foods and everything, but it's a coach in a bottle. So you're not going to feel hungry. You do the drops 3 times a day before a meal, and now you're going to eat less. It's going to curb all of those unwanted food cravings, and you're going to drop that 1 to 3 pounds a day. So this is our resolution. Definitely get back with me. So whoever may have shared this with you and say, you know, I'm ready for the resolution, which is definitely a solution. Now, let's get into these CBD products, because one thing that I'm super excited about are the CBD products that we have here at TOC. You see, when I first heard about CBD and full spectrum hemp, and I don't know if anybody's out there, but you know, when I first heard about it, I thought, wait a minute, we got products that's gonna make people get high. All I thought about was marijuana. I was totally ignorant to what CBD could do, because I'm just like, okay, I heard hemp and I didn't want any part of it. I'm 50 years old and I'm like, listen, I haven't, you know, done anything with marijuana in 50 years. I don't want to sip it, drop it, or do any of that until I started to hear testimonies about the power of this product. You see, in our instant tea, we have 2 types of instant tea. And this is the original instant tea that we were super excited about when it hit the scenes, because we used to be in hotel rooms and traveling, trying to boil a pot of water, you know, in the hotel room out of a coffee pot, just so we wouldn't go without our tea, right? But then he came to the scene with the instant that we love, because this one, you just open it up, you pour it in a bottle of water, you shake it, you drink it, voila, you're gonna lose 5 pounds in 5 days on the go. But what I love about this one is that it has a soluble fiber in it. So with that soluble fiber, it's gonna give you a feel full feeling. So if you drink it 30 minutes before a meal, you eat less. Okay, this is the one we stock in our house because we got a lot of kids, right? So we said this, drink the tea so we cut out on the food bill. No, I'm just kidding. But that soluble fiber works with your stomach receptors so that you feel full, all right? And then you're gonna detox also with this one. So then in 2019, let's fast forward to 2019, when this CBD starts to hit the scene, and I'm starting to see, you know, where medical professionals are talking about CBD, and I'm going through the airport and on the magazine stands, I'm seeing CBD revolution. It's here. What is this product? And I started to see that RT collided with this incredible industry that literally is changing lives all over the world. It was a $512 million industry that literally was projected to close out in 2019 in 1 year's time as a $5 billion industry, deemed to be a $22 billion industry by 2022. With over 107% growth in 1 year, I said, let me pay attention, because I started to hear testimonies of people drinking this tea who dealt with a lot of pain in their body, and the pain was going away. I started to hear people drinking this tea who suffered with all kinds of skin issues, and now their skin was beginning to clear up. I started to hear testimonies of people drinking this tea who suffered with joint pain, in their bodies, and all of a sudden the pain was beginning to go away. And so, ladies and gentlemen, people who couldn't sleep at night, having sleep disorders, they started to drink this tea and were sleeping like a baby. And so I began to look at this product a little bit closer. And as I began to look a little closer, I said, it's time for me to drink some CBD. And I could tell you the detoxification was amazing. But I also began to understand that our product has full spectrum hemp. Okay, it's organically grown, and I can tell you that it comes from the entire plant, which means it's the most potent form. And I began to learn that, THC, there's something called THC, which gives you the high. All right. Well, the legal limit is 0.03%. Our products have less than 0.01%. So it's all hemp, no high over here at TLC. So you're going to get the full benefits of CBD, feel great, and it's going to start with this tea. You detox with this one. So then after I tried the tea, and I'm seeing all these testimonies, I'm feeling the results. And I can tell you, I slept like a baby. I can tell you that the product is absolutely amazing. It calms you. People who deal with not being, having elevated moods and not the right types of moods, this product is going to help to balance out the moods and to help you to smile a little bit more and to calm, your day pretty much. But then I said, wait a minute, there's another product out there, right? And these are the drops, CBD full spectrum hemp drops. And we call it the Harmony. And now that I've tried it, I say everybody needs a little bit more harmony in their life. This one too is going to give you the benefits of having a CBD in drop form. But what I love about this one is it's composed with not just CBD full spectrum hemp, but it also has vitamin E in it, vitamin C, MTCs, which help with weight management. When I heard that, I said, I need to take this every day because I wasn't taking it like that, but it's going to help me to maintain my weight. It helps with exercising. And because of the vitamin C and vitamin E qualities, it helps with your skin, beautifying your skin, anti-aging qualities. It helps with your joints. Powerful, powerful product. And this is the Harmony. So a lot of products here at TLC, but I got to tell you one more. All right. One more, because I can go on and on about these products. I'm very passionate about these products because they for real are changing lives. And that's the mission that we're on. We're on a mission to bring back health all over the entire world. And we got products that just flat out work. And so if anybody on here tonight deals with any type of body pain, okay, physical pain, or maybe you know somebody who's dealing with some type of physical pain, then I want to introduce you to the Alleviate. This one too is our ointment. It's a cream that you rub on, infused with full spectrum hemp, and it literally alleviates pain on demand. I've never seen anything like it. This product is absolutely amazing. I can tell you a testimony of a young lady. I had a tea party in LA. And Dana, when she came in, she suffered from chronic pain. She had been in an accident several years ago, and she was in a lot of pain. And so on her ankle, she wanted to try, because she had little mobility in her ankle. She wanted to try this product that I didn't mention. Okay, if you guys can see it, it's called Emu Oil, 100%. This is our Infinity Oil, but it's 100% Emu Oil that penetrates 7 layers deep. It does a lot. It grows back your hair. You can rub it on your edge lines, ladies. You also can consume it. You have a toothache, you can rub it on a toothache. It's phenomenal. But I gave her some of this to try in the beginning. And as she rubbed it on, she said, okay, I could feel a little bit of flexibility. And she sat there during the party, and at the end, after I talked about this Alleviate, she said, can I try some of this Alleviate? And when I tell you, she got a little bit on her finger and she began to rub it on, and immediately she said, oh my goodness, it works. She said, I looked at her because honestly, I had the product. I was hearing the different testimonies, but I had never experienced anybody saying, outside of my family, us, saying, and she had suffered from chronic pain. She said, no. She said, I feel it now, immediately, as she's rubbing it on. And I said, really? She said, yes. She said, yes. She said, you know, I said, well, do you want any more? She said, I got some. She said, you know how a person feels, you get some on your finger, I'm going home, I'm not washing this hand. That's how she was, but it literally alleviated that pain on demand. So full spectrum hemp in an ointment form, it has kind of a menthol smell, but I tell you, this one is absolutely powerful. So those are some products that I tell you are life-changing. Are you all excited about the products here at TLC? Because if you got on here tonight and you just want to be physically free in 2020, that is our ultimate mission. We want to change lives health-wise because we have some products that are life-changing. And we know that we're on a mission to get these products into every single household around the entire world because people deserve to be healthy. And it's going to start with this mission that we got here at TLC. So if that's the case, then you want to send to me, send whoever invited you on here tonight, a text message and say, I'm ready for my physical freedom. I want to be healthy in 2020 because you realize that your health is everything and you want it to be on point. But if you want to hear more, just stay tuned because I'm going to share with you how we're now taking our stories. We become a product of the product and we help to change the lives of others because we understand that's what purpose is all about. It's not about us. It's about how many lives can we impact in our life. And so that's what Impact 20,000 is all about. And I'm going to share more with you in just a few moments. But before I do that, and I hope that I can pull up all these testimonies while I bring on this incredible, beautiful young lady, I'm going back down to the MIA, okay, where I can tell you this woman has definitely been able to do some amazing things since she said yes to TLC. You know, she is a mom out there getting it done. And she is already an entrepreneur. And she just realized that, you know what, the successful people in this world say that we need to have multiple streams of income, especially in this day and age. And so that's why she locked arms with TLC, said yes, changing lives all over the entire world. So without further ado, I'm going to take it over and turn it over to Sabrina Darling so you can share with everybody on here tonight what your yes has been able to do for you so far.
Hey, good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. I am so excited and honored to be a part of this call. Starting off, I met Jamise at an event, and from that point on, it was like we just kind of kept it going, and she's always inspired me. So yes, you should be honored to be on this call tonight. But I want to let you all know, I'm gonna say my story. I believe I was tricked. The person that I joined with, I had joined with her, you know, other things. I'm one of those ones, like Coach Pam said, any kind of potion, lotion, coffee, Tupperware, Mary Kay, you name it, I tried to sell it. And my family was at that point like, look, don't come to me with nothing else. So she told me, oh, it is a tea party. And, you know, being from the Caribbean, my grandmother has always taken me to the tea parties where at the church, you set up your table, you have everything nice. So I'm thinking, yes, I'm gonna go to a tea party. The kids aren't home. And I get there and I'm like, wait, what is this? So I said, okay. And they started to, and that's my first day meeting Coach Pam. And they started talking about the tea, the host at the time, and I tried the tea, and the tea worked that same day. I was so embarrassed because it had been a while since I had an elimination. And the host at the time, we were at her house. I said, you know what? I'm so sorry, but I have to use your restroom. And she had expected that. So from that point on, I was sold. I didn't have to worry about anything else. If I was going to do the business, it was going to be for myself. Yes, I am an entrepreneur. I love what I do. I love having more time with my kids. I am that mom. I have a daughter that runs track and I love traveling with her. So that's my why. That is my why. And it became more apparent to me when I said yes, that family members that, you know, were not taking vitamins and not, you know, eating right and everything. And, you know, my one testimony right now that stands out the most is that same day at that party, when I drank that tea, I'm the one that, okay, I'm gonna prove this tea is not gonna work. I'm gonna drink this tea. I'm gonna get on the public scale. and I'm going to see how, this works or whatever. And so I said, okay, fine, no problem. And I went ahead, drank the tea. In 3 days, I lost 7 pounds. 7 pounds. My weight before I started the company, I had gotten to 162. Well, I'm 5'4". I have some of my friends that weigh more than that tell me, girl, 162, I wish I could be 162. Well, you're like 6'2", you're 6'1". So 162, 5'4" and a half is not cute. I was very wide and I didn't notice it. I really didn't notice it. And so what I did was that day when I lost the 7 pounds, that was it for me. I joined the company maybe a couple days later, and that was it. I started running ever since. I said yes. And I've been on the calls listening to Coach Pam and Coach Nate and everyone. And I finally got to meet her. I felt like, oh my gosh, this is a celebrity. She coming, what? Wait, oh my gosh. So that was a big moment for me. And this company is so amazing. This is the green pack of tea that I started with, y'all. This is what I started with, and it's been everything for me since then. Nutraverse, same thing. And we at the time we had a challenge, the 30-33 challenge. And so I love a challenge. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do this challenge. And from that point on, it has been nothing but amazing for me, amazing results. The company, I've met the people. I'm down now to 135 pounds. It's scary because also my grandmother, like I said, I'm from the Bahamas. So my grandmother always put in me, and it's a lot of the Caribbeans. I find that we don't believe in, like, you don't have small little skinny kids. The kids got to be fat. You got to, like chunky kids. So when I dropped, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be 130 anything. But working out and everything, I mean, it's been amazing. And I've been so honored and grateful that I have joined this company and locked arms with some amazing people. My coaches, Coach Nate and Coach Pam. I would listen to everyone else, but now it's almost like, I've also been taught from a church background that, you go where you fed. You listen, you pick up where you fed. You hear everything else, but you go home, you eat at home. And so since I've been doing that, amazing. So yes, I am so happy, so overwhelmed. I could talk forever, but that is my testimony. That is my testimony. Amazing, amazing products. And they flat out work.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sabrina, for jumping on here and sharing your phenomenal testimony. Truly appreciate you. You're down. How much you lost total?
Oh my gosh, I was 162 and now I'm down to 135. It kind of teeters between 130 and it's going to go to 130 because I am doing that challenge. I already know.
Wow, yeah. Awesome. Wow, like congratulations.
Yes.
Yes, congratulations on that incredible story, that incredible testimony. Let me see if I can pull up your story and see what we can get. I got a lot going on I don't know why it's not working, but I believe I got it. And can you all see Sabrina, her before and her after? She's looking absolutely amazing. One, yes, turned her entire life around. So we salute you on that before and after. So we're gonna move it right on along. I don't know. I was trying to see if I could pull up my dad's story, but things just aren't working right. Maybe perhaps when I bring Denise back on at the end, I can grab it. I just can't find these pictures for some reason on my computer today. I just airdropped them, but they're not working. But anyway, thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been able to hear about some amazing products. You've heard 2 phenomenal testimonies. Jami's down 55 pounds, and you see what Sabrina has been able to do. And so what I want to do at this time is I want to just quickly move along because some of you on here, know some people who could benefit from these products. And what I want to share with you is not just any compensation plan, but the #1 compensation plan that we literally are taking these products. If you know anybody who could benefit from this tea, from the Harmony drops, from the NutriBurst, from the NRG, you can now begin to share these products as you become a product of the product. It's really that simple. We become products of the products, and we just tell other people, which is what we do anyway in life, because you go to a good restaurant, you go see a good movie, you tell somebody about it, but you don't get paid. So what happens here at TLC is that Mr. Jack Fallon pays us for now sharing these products, and that's all we do. So we get paid not just one way, but we get paid 6 incredible ways here at Total Life Changes. All right. The first way is real easy. It's retail. And what I love about TLC is coming real soon. We're going to have daily pay. Anybody out there got a job that pays them every single day? Well, our compensation plan from the company pays us weekly, but now our retail commissions, and the second way that I'm about to share with you, is about to be paid every single day. So you get paid every day here at Total Life Changes. But retail is real simple. I asked you, who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, as that's the #1 New Year's resolution every single year, or that can benefit from these CBD products? You're going to be given a free state-of-the-art website. They just click an order. You're going to earn a 50% commission. It's just that simple. Every day, and right now it's weekly, but I tell you, it's coming to every day. So that's powerful. But then there's a second component of the retail, because we've already been getting daily paid, but it's been on our efforts of us now going out and sharing the product. But now it's going to come from the company also. So when you have some of this product on hand, you have some of the tea, some of the instant tea, some of the NutriVerse, the NRG, whatever products that you have on hand, they create cash on demand. So what ends up happening is these products we retail on a daily basis. 1 pack of this tea we pay $10 for, but we retail it, makes enough for a week for $20. People pay it all day long. They lose 5 pounds in 5 days. You know that they're coming back for more. These bags of tea, all individual sachets of instant tea, you break them down, and 1 bag could cost you $60, and you now turned it into a $180 profit just by retailing the product. So it's very, very strong, our retail. So that's the first way. And you can just promote the products and create some extra income and stay right there. You don't have to do anything else. Send people to your website, do it, as you feel, pass out a business card, they place an order. You can now create some extra income and cash on demand just by having the products wherever you are. And that's really simple. Now, to the person out there that understands what John Paul Getty said. John Paul Getty said, I would rather have 1% of 100 people efforts than 100% of my own. And Warren Buffett said that if we don't find a way to make some money in our sleep, ladies and gentlemen, we will work until we die. My husband and I, we didn't want to work until we died. We got one life to live. We want to be able to enjoy it. And so what I love about what we do here is we create residual income. That's where you're going to get paid over and over and over again from a one-time effort. Now, here's how it works. As you become a product of the product, you're going to work and you're on this happy pill and you're smiling and people are saying, "Ooh, what's going on?" Or they're starting to see the inches drop off of you, right? And they're asking questions and they decide to try some of the product. You give them a sample of the tea or we have some incredible sample packs that you can now share. And so now they try it, right? And they love it. They become that person that loses 5 pounds in 5 days. And they say, wait a minute, I got people asking, me some questions. They want to know. And I know some people who could benefit from this. So they decide to become a life changer, where every time somebody becomes a life changer, guess what's going to happen? You're going to earn another 50% commission. It's just that simple. You're going to get paid. So it's very, very powerful off of a one-time investment that they make. Now, the third, fourth, and fifth ways, ladies and gentlemen, really start to get into that residual overnight money, because we have something called the hybrid binary. And now what happens with this binary is all you have to do is go find 2 people just like you who want to be a life changer, who want to share the products, who want to be a product of the product. And now they say yes. We build with 2 teams, a left team and a right team. Everybody goes into the system one behind the other. You see, it's the top of the year, right? Everybody is wanting to do 3 things. 1, lose weight. 2, make money. 3, get closer to God. I always say we can help you with the first 2, maybe even the third one, because we stand on some strong principles here at TLC. And so we have a company that we can be proud of, okay? And so literally, now what happens is you're on here tonight, okay, on this very first call that Jamise is having in the top of 2020. So you have the opportunity to get in front of these thousands of people that we are about to impact in 2020, because everyone goes in one behind the other. I named some names on here tonight, right? I see Missy Renea, Natasha, Nisha, you know, all of you on here, Stacy, Nydia, Tamika, Yvonne, so many of you, Deborah, Mr. Clyde, everybody that's on here tonight, Mo. You may not know each other, but guess what? The person that says, I'm interested in this vehicle and being a life changer, and now sends a message, a text message to Jamise and says, you know what, put me in now, put me in first, I'm ready. You now have what we call taking advantage of first movers advantage. You solidify your position, and as this thing begins to grow, there's going to be some people who say yes after you, who you don't know, but because you said yes first, they become a part of your team, and we get paid to help one another. On this one way of pay, you can earn up to $20,000 a week. Now you may be saying, 20,000, is that for real? I didn't think it was either until my husband and I, we were able to max it out and to make 20,000 in 1 week, not counting the other ways that we get paid. Now, the fourth way we get paid is what we call a check match. What I love about this is if you've done anything else out there before, and maybe you've been by yourself, you won't be by yourself on this one, because we get paid to help one another. So let me give you an example. We personally enrolled Jamise into our business. For the week, let's say Jamise goes out and she makes 2,000 on the binary. Jamise is gonna get her 2,000, but guess what? Nate and I are going to get $1,000 check match. We get a 50% check match. Now when Jamise goes out, because it gets better, you get that for every single person that says yes. They make $1, you get 50 cents. They max it out, you get half. It's just that simple, anything in between. But now Jamise goes out, and I see all of you that have dialed into this call, Mr. Clyde, Deb, all these numbers, Natasha, Nisha, Nydia, Tangela, Denise, Stacy, Charlotte, Mo, Crystal, everybody, right? Let's say all of y'all say yes. You become our second generation. We love y'all too. We love everybody who says yes, right? And so now what's going to happen is we're able to earn up to another 50% off of the second level, 100% bonus payout. I don't know. We don't know how they do it. I can tell you that TLC is a debt-free company, and therefore Mr. Fallon understands that word of mouth is the best form of marketing. So he pays all of us life changers very, very well. So we keep talking and keep sharing these products. That's what it is. And now the fifth way we get paid is what we call a lifestyle life changer bonus. Now here's what's so strong about this is once you reach the rank of a national director, okay, this is the only way we get paid monthly. National, and now building teams, you know, all over the world. He's gonna just give you $1,500 a month to maintain your lifestyle. This is one of the ways that we were able to leverage being able to put our son in a top private boarding school, Oak Hill Academy, for his senior year. He was moved along in the system, given grades that he did not really deserve, set up to fail, basically, could never play basketball, had a gift. And as a result of us now giving him that opportunity to go to a private boarding school, he now is literally living a life in LA, full-blown scholarship, about to go D1 this year. And I can tell you, one yes turned it all around, gave him the opportunity to have a chance at his dream, which he was gifted, but was never able to play because he could not get the grades. So one yes did that. And so that's the fifth way. And then that sixth way that you heard me share, you'll feel it. You see, what we love about TLC is that we are for real a family, and you'll feel it over here. That is the sixth way of pay. You see, passion is our fuel. We love each other, period. Grateful is our mindset. We get more work done because we are always having fun. So we have 7 core principles that we stand upon. And I tell you that one yes can turn your entire life around. And so everybody on here, as we're about to close out tonight, you're saying, what do I need to do in order to say yes? Well, if you want to become a product of our products, get back with your me, say yes to these products, ladies and gentlemen, and watch your life begin to change. But if you're on here tonight, if you're saying, you know what, I know, I'm muted. If you're on here tonight and you're saying that I know some other people, and I understand my purpose is to help to change the lives of others. Maybe you just love helping people. Maybe you see this as a vehicle. Maybe you want to be able to bridge the gap. Maybe you want to be able to start your own business and leverage this as that thing that can do that for you. Why, I tell you, all you do is say yes to a business kit. That business kit is $50. So now you choose whatever product you want. So you get the $50 business kit that's going to give you some samples to start to build your business, some brochures, everything in a box that you need to be successful here at Total Life Changes. Plus, now you could choose one product, two products, three products. We have Get Fit kits, a lot of different kits out there that literally can begin to change your entire life. But I can tell you, one yes is what turned it around for us. And so as I end this call tonight and I turn it back over to Jamise so she can share some closing words, I just want to say to each and every one of you that I had no idea that 5 years ago, one yes was going to be the very yes that literally would bring financial freedom to my family. It was a time in my life in which I had to make a decision to step up. And I'm thankful that I did. I'm thankful that I punched through fear. And as a result of it, I can tell you that I'm even more excited because we're just getting started with changing lives. And we're looking forward to changing 20,000 lives, this team, all right, as we help with a bigger vision of taking our company to a $1 billion company in 2020. It's not a question of will we get it done? It's a question of will you get back with Jamise tonight and say, I'm ready to be one. It's been my honor sharing with you all tonight. I look forward to each and every one of you, whether it's physical change or financial change, seeing each and every one of you at the top, because that bottom is way too crowded. So Jamise, I'm gonna turn it back over to you so you can share some closing words with you. And I don't know if I could get these pictures up, but let me turn it back over to you right quick.
Awesome. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you all who joined us on the line tonight. I am so honored. I am just humbled. Thank you so very much, Coach Pam. You have been such an inspiration. Thank you for your yes. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for, all that you do for our team to be such a servant leader, Coach Pam. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So to each and every one of you all who joined us on the line, as Coach Pam said, we are on a mission to impact the lives of 20,000 people this year, guys, 2020, and it will happen. The question is, are you that one who is ready to start with yourself, to start and put your health as a priority, guys? I may not have said this. I'm a nurse practitioner. For those of you all who know me personally, do know that I am in the medical field. And guys, it is definitely time out for putting your health on the back burner, for putting all the other priorities in front of your everyday self-care, right? And I was that one. And so I just have the opportunity to share how I was able to change my life, how I was able to no longer have to take medications for different things, different ailments in my body, because I was able to detox. And it just boiled down to that. It just boiled down to putting the focus on me and where the focus needed to be. So if you are that person who is looking for an opportunity to take back your health, to not just rely on what the medical providers are telling you to do and the prescription medications, and I'm that provider. I'm that provider who's now making a shift, looking at CBD, looking at how we cleanse our system and how we can take back our health. And so if you're that person, definitely get back to me. I can definitely give you some more information. I know that there were some questions on the line. I saw that there was one in the chat from Stacy Frederick's phone regarding the Tachui. If you guys have questions, you can go ahead and put them in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and ask any question at this time. But there was a question about Tachui, which is this product right here. Okay, because not everybody needs to lose weight, but this product, Chewy, has allowed people to put on lean protein. Lean is the number one superfood, or it's a superfood. It's a spirulina 100%. And so to you, Mr. Frederick, this product is going to help you to put on some lean muscle mass. So we have products that are helping people across the globe, across the board, with what they need for their health goals. And so if you have any questions, now would be the time to go ahead and ask. Go ahead and unmute your call, and or we will definitely answer that. But I appreciate each and every one of you all for joining us tonight. Mr. Clyde, Sabrina, Stacy, Yvonne, Tangela, Nydia, so many, Miss Deborah and Miss Deb. There's two Debs on the line tonight. Just so many of you guys. Natasha, Missy, let's see, Mr. Mo. All right, Nisha. All of you guys who are dialing in, who unfortunately I don't see the name. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Send me a text. We'll talk about it. Let's take our health as the priority. This 2020 is no longer time for the games. We're 2020 focused. We're changing ourselves. We're changing our families, the loved ones that we care about, and the people that we are called to connect. So thank you, each and every one of you guys. I think there was a picture that pulled up. Sorry. So if there's no questions at this time, you guys can go ahead and unmute if you have questions. Just give an opportunity for you guys to.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. This is Dangerella.
Hey, Dangerella.
Hi. So my question is, does the company ship to Trinidad?
So the company does ship to 150 countries. In terms of finding the specifics, we'll have to go on the website and just select Trinidad, and there will be either an option to ship directly or a forwarding that can happen. So we can get that information. I don't know specifically. I have to go on the website to verify whether or not it's a forwarding or if they ship directly.
Okay.
But they were in Trinidad over in December. There was
yes, I know they were there.
So likely.
So but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, most likely yes, but I'll definitely verify that for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Any other questions? Thank you for joining the call tonight. Any other questions? Hey, Missy.
Hi, Denise. I just had a question about the NutriBurst. Now, is that vegetarian or vegan?
That is an awesome question. Yes, this is a vegan product. It has 72 minerals, 19 amino acids, 22 fruits and vegetables, and 13 whole foods. This is a vegan product. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Missy, for joining the call tonight.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Any other questions? If you guys have to disconnect to the call, that would be just fine. Just send me a message or on my phone or a messenger. We'll be glad to answer your questions. So I'm gonna catch us a vibe. If there's nothing else, I appreciate you. You know, I like the vibe. So listen, guys. Here we go. I can't help myself. I really can't help myself. Hey, and you can unmute your phone as well. Hey, yes. Hey, y'all know what time it is. Hey. Hey. I gotta get up sometime. Hold on. Hey. Hey. Y'all, we like to have fun over here. Hey. They asked me, why do I have this smile? I'm 55 pounds down. I feel amazing. I have amazing products. Hey. Hey. Yep. Night, guys. Appreciate you. Hey.
Good night.
Good night. Right now.
Good night, Jamise. You look awesome.
Thank
I'll be
you.
in touch with you.
Awesome video. I look forward to it. I cannot wait.
Okay.
See you.
Take care. Bye.
Good night. It's time to go. Right now, right now. Hey. Y'all see the street? Well, y'all see the shit? What? Okay. 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 Hey.